2. So look here. Look. Right? So right look here. There.
And just hit it right all the way down.
Yep, just keep hitting it. Happy Womb Wellness Wednesday. Wow, I'm glad everybody is showing up on time. Normally I give 5 minutes, but what I'm going to do tonight is give you girls 5 minutes to hit the invite button. So take a couple of minutes and start inviting all your girlfriends, all your ladies' friends. If you want to invite some fellas because they want to know what's going on, you can invite them. If you want to keep this as our little secret, then your secret is safe with me, okay? So, since I have a couple of girls on now, we go live every Wednesday for Womb Wellness Wednesday. It's normally in my group, so if you're not in my group, the link is in the description. Go ahead over there and join, okay? Because we welcome all women, and all beings that identify as women are welcome to join our group. It's a safe place for us to discuss all things womb wisdom, wealth, and health, right? That's what it's about. Hi, Ananda. Hi, Letitia. Hey, Queen. Who else is on here? Devin, Eli, Angela. Shout out to Angela Smith Woods. She is she's a dope sister. She is the reason that I titled the live tonight the name that I titled it, which is Cosmic Pussy Power with Yoni Eggs, because she is a dope spiritual chick. And her information, if you girls want to find her, you're gonna find the information up in the up there. Go ahead and follow our Instagram. That's part of the giveaway tonight. If you girls seen the t-shirt that we're giving away, it's spiritual.bae. That's spiritual.bae. She's dope. Trying to recruit her into my womb gang right now. She has a dope website with some great gift ideas for this year, especially if you're part of the womb gang. You're going to love everything that she offers. So definitely head over and check her out. And head over and follow me too if you want to be a part of this contest that we have running. And you can find me on Instagram at Truly Kim Morris. I'm talking, but I'm giving you girls time to start inviting your girlfriends. So just hit the invite button, invite. When we get to a certain amount of ladies on tonight, I'm going to start the discussion about Yoni eggs. And I'm going to talk from a perspective of women that maybe have not experienced Yoni eggs, women that may not know what Yoni eggs are. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about other uses for them. Not just sexual, because I'm a healer, so I talk from a healer's perspective, right? But we're definitely going to dive into some dope information in regards to sex with Yoni eggs, okay? And I took some notes just in case, so I have my notes here with me. I'm going to go over them if I have to, if I get if I feel like I'm forgetting something, because I didn't want to leave anything out tonight. I want it to be a dope live, and I want you ladies to get a lot of information and everything that you came for. Feel free to comment anything you want. If I see your comment, I will try to address it. If I don't, I will go back to it and I will check it out. Let me see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Who else is coming on? Facebook is trying not to let me be great because I can't see everybody who's coming on this second, but definitely keep coming on, ladies. Let me see. Let me put a full screen up. Maybe that will help. It's not helping it. They don't want me to be great tonight, but that's all right. We still gonna do this, right? Okay, so I'm going to grab my phone in a few minutes, and I'll be able to scroll through and actually see who's joining, see who's coming in, and I'll be able to comment from there. So if you see me looking down, I'll be looking at my phone so that I'm able to communicate with you ladies and answer some of your questions and see what else is going on, okay? All right. So Yoni eggs, right? What is a Yoni egg? A lot of women that are on here know and they want to use Yoni eggs, or they're using Yoni eggs. Again, like I said, I like to come from a healing type of place with Yoni eggs. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Then we're going to go into talking about manifesting through sex, right? Because that's a cosmic experience. That's a metaphysical experience beyond the physical experience. And there's a way that you can use your sexual energy to manifest things that you want in your life, okay? And I'm not going to keep you guys long tonight. Like I said, I'm used to going live in my group, so I'm not going to go crazy tonight on my personal page, but I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can tonight. Always available if you want to inbox me and you have any questions, okay? All right. So Yoni eggs. Yoni, first of all, for the people that follow me, people that don't, Yoni is a Sanskrit word for vagina, right? Or sacred space. So that's why we use the term Yoni. And Yoni eggs are, for me, a tool to help strengthen the pelvic muscles, strengthen your pelvic floor, right? A lot of people say they want to use Yoni eggs to tighten their vagina. So I kind of want to address that really quickly, because it's not about tightening your vagina. You're never really tightening your vagina. It's more important to strengthen your vagina. Okay, your pelvic floor, right? Because with the strong pelvic floor, then you'll be able to contract your vagina as tight as you like it and release it, okay? So that's doing your Kegel exercises with the Yoni eggs. Or because of the shape of the Yoni eggs, which a lot of people don't know, and some people will say, well, why don't you just use Benoit balls? Because with Benoit balls, the shape of them doesn't allow the work to happen on its own. With Yoni eggs, it does. The shape of the Yoni eggs automatically assists your muscles in doing Kegels without you actually having to do the work because of the shape of it, okay? So that's the difference between Yoni eggs and Benoit balls. So that's kind of one of the big things about using Yoni eggs. You don't have to be so mindful about it being there and continuously doing your Kegel exercises in order for it to work, okay? So why is it important to strengthen your pelvic floor? Not only for sexual purposes, so not only so you could tighten and squeeze your vagina as tight as you need to during sex, right? But it's because also if you have a strong pelvic floor, you won't suffer from incontinence, right? And for ladies that don't know what that is, I don't know if you have friends, moms, aunts, sisters, whatever. When you laugh too hard, you might pee on yourself. Or when you sneeze, you might pee on yourself. That means you need to strengthen your pelvic floor. Some women, we get older in age, and you've seen the commercials for like Depends and different things like that help women that are suffering from incontinence. That's because they need to strengthen their pelvic floor, okay? So we want to use those Yoni eggs to prevent those conditions from happening, because as women, it can happen. Or we want to use them to assist us if we're already suffering from those type of conditions, okay? So that's one physical way that you can use Yoni eggs to facilitate a healthy womb, okay? Or a healthy vagina. Another reason why I advocate for using Yoni eggs is the spiritual aspect of it, right? The cosmic aspect of using Yoni eggs. And that is because the eggs are made of semi-precious stones, right? And if you study eggs, if you study crystals, you know this. If you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, using crystals, semi-precious stones, they vibrate with a certain frequency, okay? And these certain frequencies facilitate different things within your life. They align with your energy fields. Many people know them as chakras. You have different energy points in your body, and the crystals will align with them and create certain energetic balances and certain healing within your life, okay? So let's think, like, I have some Yoni eggs here with me, actually. So I'm going to show you my bag. If you order from me, then you know this bag, right? The gold bag. And let me explain to you really quick why my Yoni eggs come in a gold bag. Because gold represents the sun, and the sun actually represents the giver of life. And the womb is known to be the gold cauldron, okay? Holding all infinite information and holding the gift of life. So that's why I have my eggs in a gold bag. So you will find that when you order from me, you will get your Yoni egg in this type of bag. This happened to be a lot of Yoni eggs in this bag. Depending on how many you order, you'll get a bag for each egg. But so let's look at this one, right? This is a rose quartz Yoni eggs. This egg vibrates at the frequency of love. It doesn't have to be an intimate love. It could be a family member. It could be motherly love, okay? So it can help to attract motherly love into your life, or it can help to attract intimate love, like a relationship, into your life, or it can help to attract self-love into your life, because that is the frequency that the rose quartz crystal vibrates at, okay? So each crystal vibrates at a different frequency. So that's another reason, outside of the physical reason of Kegels, why we use Yoni eggs. And the reason why I'm making this clear is because I posted something earlier this week, and it got a lot of hits and a lot of likes and a lot of comments. And I seen some girls, you know, they weren't knowledgeable about Kegel exercises, I'm sure, and definitely not about the Yoni egg, because they thought, some of the comments were like, oh, I guess that's for somebody with a loose pussy. And, you know, stuff like, when I see things like that, it bothers me. It doesn't bother me to the point where, like, I feel angry, but I feel like I got work to do, because there's women out there that do not know their self. They do not understand that being a woman, you have to take care of your womb space. And there's conditions that we're automatically going to come in contact with within our life if we're not taking preventative care measures, or we're not educating ourselves about it. And that's not only incontinence, where, what do you call it? When your bladder drops, because I'm lost for words right now. No.
Bladder does drop.
Right. So when your bladder drops, I can't think of it. If you could think of it, type it, because I can't think of the right words for that right now. But those are things that happen to us as women, okay, that cause incontinence. So we got to be mindful of that. And it made me, those comments made me think about that. They're not educated about their own body, and they're not educated about their anatomy, and that is why I do what I do. And that's why a lot of us womb workers do what we do. Shout out to all the womb workers out there, the womb wellness warriors, the womb gang, and anybody in the healing field that are teaching women and educating them about their anatomy and their body, and how to heal themselves, and how to be mindful of their womb space, because it's a magical place, okay? So again, that's the rose quartz. Right? So the eggs come in with different energy frequencies, right? To vibrate at different frequencies, to bring different things into your life. I seen a girl post today. She said, well, you know, what would be the best egg to use for your root chakra, okay? Your root chakra is one of your lower chakras. It's below your navel, kind of down by the vagina area, okay? And that is your grounding chakra. That chakra is your energy point in your body, and that energy point is related to everything earthly, okay? So that means home, work, life, relationships, things that are grounding, things that are earthly type of things. And when that energy is not balanced, then it throws those things out of whack. If you're having issues with work, you're having issues with money, you're having issues with stability, you're having issues at your home life, something's going on with your root chakra. Something's going on with the energy point that controls that vibrational frequency. So therefore, what I suggested to her was a red jasper Yoni egg. The color that's aligned with that specific energy point is this color. Is more of a red, maroonish type of color. And this is the same color as the red jasper. So you would use an egg like that for grounding, for stability, to fix situations with your home life, okay? What else do we have in my bag of tricks? Oh, abundance, right? Who doesn't want to manifest? Because we're going to talk about manifestation in a minute, right? So we have the green aventurine, right? That's a lucky stone. It brings in financial abundance. That's the frequency that this stone vibrates at, okay? So again, my point is right now is that we're using Yoni eggs for other reasons, not just to tighten up a loose pussy, which is what the girl said. I'm petty, right? I keep bringing it up. I'm mad she said that. I'm not mad. I just want to educate women that feel that way, okay? Because we need more women like that. It's bringing a balance to women. It's bringing a power to us. when we know ourselves, and when we know that we could work from this place of abundance, right? When you come from a place that's not lackful, beautiful things happen. You can co-create, you could work with women, you could work with anybody that comes from that same place of not being in a place of lack, right? When you understand that the universe is abundant, it's a beautiful thing. And you start to understand that when you learn yourself. So with that being said, if anybody, I'm going to have my phone in a second and I will be able to see your questions, because I'm not, for whatever reason, I'm trying to be gentle with my computer right now, because Facebook is not letting me scroll down to see if you have any questions, okay? But when it does, and when I get to it, I'll answer any questions that you ladies may have, and I don't want to miss any. So, Yoni eggs. We can talk about we could talk about so many things about Yoni eggs. We could talk about when you could use them, when you shouldn't use them. But I'm going to leave that for you girls to ask in the questions before I actually touch specifically on things like that. You definitely want to be mindful where you get them from, okay? Because Yoni eggs, they absorb energy. They take in your energy. They take in the energy, right? So we're going to talk about using them during sex, okay? Right? Because we're talking about a cosmic, right? Cosmic pussies with Yoni eggs, right? So using Yoni eggs during sex. Who wants to hear one of my personal experiences? And this is big for me to share on my personal page, because I've shared this story in my group. So like my girls in the group, they kind of know. Like a lot of them know. They know me. They know the stories and all of that. So Yoni eggs, using them during sex. We want to be mindful that sex is normally viewed as something physical, right? It's a physical action. It's a physical experience. Usually people view sex as spiritual, but physical, but it's so much more than that. Sex, it goes beyond the physical. Sex is a metaphysical act. That means beyond the physical, right? And if you have, if you're having sex without a connection, then you're bound to collect a lot of negative energy, okay? A lot of negative energy. So you want to be mindful of that. So if you're having sex with multiple people and there's no connection there, you're bound to take in negative energy. And that's because it's more than physical, right? That's because it goes beyond the physical. And I want you girls to think of it like this, okay? When you have sex, and I'm going to tell you how the Yoni egg plays into this, because I'm going to tell you a personal story in a minute. Yeah, I'll share it. I think I will. I'll share it. So think about it like this, right? You know that saying when they say, oh, if you slept with this guy and he slept with this amount of people, then you slept with all of those people. Or you slept with this girl and she slept with this amount of people, then you're sleeping with all of those people. It's the same thing with energy. So if you're sleeping with people, multiple people, and there's no connection, you're taking on the energy of not only them, not only their negative energy, but the negative energy of the multiple partners that they're sleeping with. Okay, and this vice versa, you're passing it. So that's what's going on, and that can weigh you down, and that can hold itself in your womb space, and that can create so many different things in your life to be off of balance. Maybe you want to be in a relationship, or you're in a relationship with someone right now, and you're wondering, well, why won't he commit? Everything seems fine. Sex is great. Why won't he commit? Because you're holding on to that energy that has been trapped into your womb space from having the sexual encounters with partners that you have no connection with, okay? And you're bringing in that negative energy. There is a way to clear and clean that energy, and we'll talk about that too. I don't know if we're going to get into that in this specific live, though. Let's see. I just want to check and make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm doing good. So with energy, with a male and a female, the masculine energy is normally an energy that pushes out, right? That pushes out. The feminine energy is an energy that draws in, okay? So what we know is pushing, the energy that flows out is a manifesting energy, and the energy that flows in is inner healing, okay, in a healing energy. What happens when you have sex with a yoni egg? And we're talking about not just with a yoni egg, but intentional sex to manifest, okay? And the reason why I said not just with a yoni egg is because the yoni egg is an amplifier. The yoni egg is going to amplify whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But you know what else is going to amplify that? Is going to be orgasm, right? An orgasm. If I'm going crazy, just know this is not scripted. This is all off the top of my head. This is just flowing and just sharing with you. So it's nothing that I thought about doing so much other than my little notes I jotted down so I don't forget certain things that I want to share. So when we're talking about manifesting sexually, not just using the yoni eggs, but even through pure orgasms, and we want to be mindful of one thing, right? Wait, you know what? I want to bring it back really quick. I hope I don't lose you. So we're talking about, remember we was talking about the yoni egg, and it, you know, it helps to strengthen the pelvic floor and all of that stuff. Let me explain something to you. When you have a strong pelvic floor, there's two things with that muscle that happens. One, it gives you the ability to retract that muscle really, 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 really tight. And two, if you're working it properly, if you're working it, you can work it to exhaustion. That's not a bad thing if you suffer from like pain during sex, okay? Because two things are happening. One, you're going to work it where you're in control in as far as tightening the muscle, but you're also going to now be in control of fully relaxing and letting the muscles relax. And that helps if you suffer from pain during sex, because now your vagina is relaxed and the muscles are relaxed, allowing it to expand, open more if it needs to open more in a gentle, more welcoming type of manner, if that makes sense. Another thing that I want to say physically, we're talking physically, is using the yoni egg increases natural moisture, okay? And increases natural vaginal moisture when you're using it. When you're using it on your own, it increases vaginal moisture. So imagine if you're using it during sex. And I was speaking with a male follower of mine that was, that shared his experience with me about using this yoni egg with his wife. And he was like, it was amazing. People talk to me like this. She was squirting everywhere. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know, ladies, if you want to squirt. Men, if you want them squirting. So those are the type of experiences that you're going to have using this yoni egg, whether you're using it for the practice prior to having sex, but even during sex. Remember, it's increasing your natural moisture to that point. Okay. So, also, not only is it increasing natural moisture to that point, it's drawing, when you're doing those Kegel exercises, it's starting to draw the blood to the vagina. It's starting to draw the blood to the vagina. And when that happens, it makes you very sensitive, right? It's very pleasurable. It's like a man when he gets an erection, right? Or when your labia is feeling sensitive, right? Turned on, that's because the blood is being drawn to that area. So it increases your sexual, it increases sexual pleasure in that way. So it helps to draw the blood to that area. So you'll be more turned on. Okay, so, and then in turn, again, that's how the natural moisture is also increasing, if that makes sense. I hope that you girls got that, right? So manifesting, manifesting, right? I love talking about manifesting. And Mondays in my group, we have Manifesting Mondays with Ananda Finnegan, and she's amazing. So if you're struggling or you're not struggling and you just want to glow up, stop into the group. I believe she's on at 7. Don't mark my words. If you're not following me, follow me. You'll definitely see me post about her. So manifesting during sex through orgasms or through using a yoni egg. What I want to say first is you want to clear your mind. Okay, you want to do this intentionally. This is not something that, that we just jump into the bed with. This is, we manifest intentionally, right? We goddesses, we're queens, okay? We manifest intentionally, right? So when you're going to have sex, you want to be mindful and you want to manifest intentionally. So what do you have to do? You have to get rid of all the shame, all shame that's attached to sex. And I'm not talking about just even with a partner, even masturbation. We want to get rid of the shame associated with masturbation. You want to get rid of the shame associated with sex, any shame that you have, because it's going to cause blockage in your ability to manifest, because you're not fully open, and it's going to distract your mind, and your mind is going to start to think different things. When you're feeling some type of shame, your mind is not going to think about things that you want to manifest. Your mind is going to think about maybe things that are embarrassing, maybe things that are stressing you out. Let me give you an example, right? So let's say you're uncomfortable with your body. Maybe you're a little overweight. Hell, maybe you're real skinny, because people always think that overweight people have a problem with their body, but they don't. You know, maybe you're really, really skinny and you have a problem with your body. And then you get into bed and you go to have sex and you want to manifest, but you get into the bed and you go to have sex and all you could think of is these things that's going on with your body, like things that you're not happy about with your body. And it's a distraction. That's why sometimes it's harder for women to have an orgasm than men. It's harder for women to come than men, because it's harder for us to focus sometimes. So, you know, you get into bed with those thoughts, you're not going to be able to manifest. What you're going to do is you're going to continue to create and manifest the things that are already shaming you, already making you feel bad, already not in alignment with where you want to be, right? So before you get into bed to have sex and before you choose to manifest, you got your crystal, you got your man, and you have that connection. You want to start to empty out the negative thoughts within your mind. I don't care what you need to do before he gets home or before she gets home, because men, you can manifest too during an orgasm. Okay? So you want to clear that. You want to clear your mind. You want to start to do a brain dump is what I like to call it. And sometimes I do brain dumps. You know, I just dump things out. I just write them down and then I'll take the paper. I don't read it. I burn it. I throw it out. You know, get rid of any negative thoughts. Okay? And prepare yourself to be relaxed. You know, do what you need to do to relax. And when you get into bed to have sex, okay, you have your Yoni egg. You've chosen a Yoni egg that's in alignment with what you want to manifest. You've inserted your Yoni egg. Now, the Yoni eggs, they do come in different sizes. I only offer the medium. I think the medium is perfect for every experience. Again, like I said, I'm going to share my experience with you. This is a clear quartz Yoni egg. I'm going to share my experience with you. So you choose the egg, whatever egg that you feel called to. Normally, that's the one that you need. So you don't have to ask me what egg to choose for you. If you go on my website at wombwellnesscenter.com, whatever egg calls you, that's the one that you choose. Okay? So now you get into bed and you're having sex, right? You're in the moment and a negative thought comes into your mind. The first thing I want you to do is think of something that's going to arouse you. Think of something that's going to turn you on. Change that negative thought into whatever in your mind arouses you, whatever in your mind that turns you on. Think of those. Keep thinking those thoughts until you're at your height, right? Your height of arousal, right? Now you're focused and you're focused on that thought of what is arousing you. You're at your height. As soon as you get at your height, that's when I want you to shift your thought patterns into what you want to manifest into your life. So if it's you being a woman that's unsatisfied with her body, right? Now her thought pattern, her focus automatically changed to loving her body, knowing what it feels like to love her body, being in her body and accepting her body, being and feeling beautiful in her body. This is all during her sexual experience. She's feeling really sexy right now. And she's moving like she's feeling sexy. She sounds like she's feeling sexy, okay? She's envisioning this sexy her in her mind. And I'm going to tell you why this is powerful. She's feeling sexy, right? If I didn't say that, I'm going to tell you why this is powerful. And I don't know a lot of people that say this or talk about it during manifesting. But, you know, we talk about the law of attraction, right? And the law of attraction always tells you, It's your thoughts, right? Whatever you think about, whatever you're thinking is, you know, you can be whatever you're thinking. Change your thoughts, change your life, right? Change your thoughts, change your life. So now you have this powerful, powerful cosmic pussy energy flowing. You're at your height of your arousal. This is magical energy. Now you're going to connect it with the thought energy that the law of attraction talks about, right? The thought process, because you're changing your thoughts now. And the reason why they say that to you is because in your brain you have electrical magnetic components in your brain that are used to attract things, okay? To bring things into your reality, those electromagnetic components, okay? So then we talk about feeling, right? Now I say, while you're doing this, you want to feel it, right? You want to feel like you're beautiful. You want to feel like you accept your body. You want to feel it. The reason why you want to feel it is because in your heart, you have even more electrical magnetic components than you have in your brain that attract things into your life. And that's why they tell you in the law of attraction, go, if you want the car, go sit in the car, smell the car, drive the car, test drive it, feel the car. They're not telling you to feel it because you're playing pretend. They're telling you to feel it because they want to align your electrical magnetic components that are coming from your brain with the electrical magnetic components in your heart that are attracting things into your life, right? Guess where else there's even more powerful electrical magnetic components? In the womb. In the womb. That's the alignment, right? Think about your chakra pattern, if you know it. Here, right? Crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, right? Solar plexus, sacral, root chakra. Magnetic component of attraction to bring into your life. So you want to align all of those things. So now you're using the electromagnetic components of your mind. Now you're using the electromagnetic components of your heart. Now you're using the electromagnetic components of your womb, of your yoni, right? Of your cosmic pussy power, which is the strongest electromagnetic component out of the three, to manifest what it is that you want into your life. To me, that's powerful. To me, that's powerful. To me, that's beyond what the woman said in her post. Oh, girls are just using, the girls will try anything. I seen people putting a post, oh, now they're putting rocks in their pussy. Oh, girls are using that because their pussy is too loose. No, honey, it's more than that. We're not talking, we're past, that's a physical thought. That's third dimensional, right? And that's okay, because it's beautiful for wherever you are on your path. Wherever you are on your path is beautiful. I always say that because I know everyone on their path is going to get to where I am and is going to surpass me, or whatever the case may be, maybe in this lifetime, maybe not in this lifetime, but you're going to reach that place. You're going to reach that point in your existence where you've elevated to the understanding of how the universe works on certain levels, right? All right, let me check my notes really quick. I feel a little discouraged because I can't see you girls post, but please keep posting your questions, whatever questions you have, just keep posting them, because I'm definitely going to check them. There's not. Let me say.
I did up to the F's and up to that.
You taking a long time. I'm trying to invite people, even though I'm going to be coming to an end soon. I'm gonna touch on a couple of more things, but I have my phone here, and I want to get on so I can take a look at some of your questions. So give me a second, okay? Give me 1 second. But if you have questions, please post them. Can you use Yoni eggs while you're pregnant? People do use them. I kind of suggest that you don't, because there's two sensitive times during your pregnancy that you shouldn't use them, and it's towards the beginning and it's towards the end. So there's a place in the middle that you have a chance to slide a Yoni egg in there, and I just don't. I'm not against it, I just don't always advise women to go ahead and use certain things during their pregnancy. But that's just me. You could speak with other womb workers, womb healers. I'm a womb wellness advocate, and that would be my story for that. You don't want to use a yoni egg during your menstrual cycle, right? That's the time to flow, right? You don't want anything clogging your cycle up. That's the time for you to flow. I'm trying to get to you girls' questions, so a second. Men can manifest this way too, so I just want you to be mindful of that. If we have any men viewing us right now, men can manifest through orgasms as well. Like I said, they have that manifesting energy of pushing out energy. Anyway, their energy is the outward manifesting energy. Our energy is the pulling in energy, which is a inner healing type of energy, and combine those energies, it's a powerful manifestation. So we want to be mindful of that. So with the yoni egg inserted, right, during sex, how does that feel? How's it gonna feel? Is his penis gonna be so big that he just pushes the yoni egg inside of me and then it's lost and I'm in the hospital or something crazy? Never that I've heard of. Will he feel the yoni egg? Depends. It depends. Some men don't feel it. Some men feel it in a very pleasurable way, in a very massaging way. It does make the vagina sometimes feel a little tighter, but it also massages the penis as he's going in and out. So it does have a very pleasurable feeling. It does hit spots within inside of the vagina that allows you to increase natural moisture. That's why you will hear some women talk about the experiences with squirting when having a yoni egg inserted in them during sex. Do you need multiple yoni eggs inside of you at one time for this experience? No, you don't. I posted a picture earlier this week and it showed a diagram or a piece of artwork that had 2 yoni eggs in at one time. No, you don't need that. Could you put 2 yoni eggs in at one time? Yes, you can. Will yoni eggs get lost in the vagina? No, the yoni eggs will not get lost. Your vagina, although it's very cosmic, it's not the black hole. So it's not going to get lost. Nope. No and no. Oh, you know why this is so many people? Because I'm used to inviting people in the group when it's not so many, but this is my personal page. That's why this invite is going on forever. So I'm going to just stop inviting people. I invited half the top. Because no, there's over 3,000 people on here. That's what I was saying. This is crazy. I was wondering what was taking you so long. Yeah. So let me get out of there. Let me see. I used the jade egg as a cleanser after my moon time. And other times when felt like lighting my own fire. Yes, me and Miss J have an awesome relationship. That's dope. That's dope. Another thing you could use after your cycle and before your cycle, I would suggest is vaginal steaming. I always suggest cleansing and, giving your vagina, giving your yoni that attention that she needs, before you're inserting anything. I have clients that come to me and they have different conditions that are negatively impacting their womb space, and I will not sell them a yoni egg. If you're going through your cycle, let your cycle flow. Maybe try a vaginal steam out before you're using your yoni egg. Give her some of that attention before you do that. I'm wondering how this works with yoni eggs and sex. Oh, Rashonda, I think I answered that. How do you pick the right yoni egg? Nani, I think I answered that. Let your spirit guide you. Go by whatever you feel called to is what I do. If you want me to pick out a yoni egg or me to guide you on your womb wellness journey, I'm always available. You go to wombwellnesscenter.com and you can schedule a consultation with me anytime, and we can talk about anything you'd like to talk about during your womb healing journey. I work with women that suffer from fibroids, cysts, endometriosis, vaginal dryness, menopause, different sexually transmitted diseases such as chlamydia, herpes, bacterial vaginosis, all kind of different things, infertility, pelvic inflammatory disease, pain during sex, reoccurring yeast infections, all kind of things. So if you want to talk to me about that, I'm also an intuitive reader. I'm a medium, and I'm a spiritual counselor. And you can schedule any of those services on my website at wombwellnesscenter.com. Let's see. Who else? Let's see. Shawnee, say broken pussy. I did a video based on the show Insecure, the broken pussy episode. I loved it. I thought the episode was made for me. I don't know if you girls watch Insecure, but I'm not like a big TV watcher, but I had just started going to the gym and I needed something to do on a treadmill. So somebody was like, well, watch Insecure. And I swear that show has my name all over it. I wanted to be her womb wellness advocate. I still want to be Issa's womb wellness advocate. Issa, if you're watching this, contact me for the show so I can be like a womb wellness advocate on your next show for anyone that comes on the show with a broken pussy, or even for your homegirl who can't get a man. The lawyer, I can't think of her name right now. I binge watched that series. It was good. We have Ciara Robinson. Hey, doll. She's a womb worker. She's on right now if you see her. Isis. Hi, Isis. Melissa, if you're still on, Graham. Hi, love. Pamela Smith is feeling sexy right now. I hope you ladies all leave here tonight feeling sexy. I hope you ladies leave here tonight walking in your cosmic pussy power. And I hope that you all go and follow spiritual.bae. That's spiritual.bae, because she's the one who made me write about this concept. We'll talk about this concept tonight. And definitely, if you want to win the t-shirt, head over and follow me. This is all on Instagram at Truly Kim Morris. Everything is in the video description. I'm just running through here. Hey, my brother came on tonight. Awkward. Hi, David. If you're still on, he probably left by now. At times, the feeling of shame surfaces during masturbation and/or after ejaculation. That's a big deal. So that's something that we need to work through, because again, if we want to manifest, right? We have to be fully accepting of ourselves, and being as human beings. Sex is pleasurable. Sex is something we desire, and growing up, we're often taught that it's taboo. No matter what type of form it is, whether it's with a partner, whether it's masturbation, whether it's a girl and a girl, whether it's a guy and a guy, it's always a problem with sex. We have to get rid of the shame that's associated with sex and what people choose to do within a sexual life, within a relationship, in order for us to elevate and really manifest from where we need to manifest from. Okay, so I just want to share that with you. And what do I say, right? How do you encourage someone to masturbate? Masturbate proudly. Right? Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to get to these questions. It does moisture. Someone's agreeing. Yes, it does. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Dee Dee, if you're still on, my love. Do you sell the rose quartz yoni eggs? Do you have amethyst or clear quartz? Gia, if you're still on, yes, we have rose quartz. We are out of amethyst. We can get amethyst. And yes, we have clear quartz. Exactly. I want to learn all about the yoni eggs for SWX. Oh, maybe that's SEX. So while I have you ladies on, we also have an online training academy that teaches you how to become a womb wellness advocate like me. I'm literally teaching you like everything I know through the course. It's Womb Wellness 101, 102, 103. The name again is Yoniversity Online Training Academy. The website is in the description. It's yoniversity.us. That's YONIVERSITY.US. And we have a super dope sale going on. But the only way that you're going to be able to get that super dope sale is if you inbox me and let me know if you need it. I will try to post the link to the sale page, and it's going to be on my Womb Wellness site. So if you want the sale price, you're going to have to go to wombwellnesscenter.com. There's a tab there, and you click on Yoniversity, and it's going to give you the sale price. And it's like 80% off of our first 101 course. It's a dope course. It's going to teach you about yoni eggs, yoni steam, yoni pearls, womb tea, the herbs that are in them, how they work, why they work. It's also going to teach you about fibroid cysts, endometriosis, pelvic inflammatory disease, and a couple of other things that negatively impact the womb space. It's also going to teach you how to work with clients and how to do an intake. And the intake is important because What happens when you do an intake, you build a rapport with your clients, and you also get enough information so that you're able to support their journey and assisting them getting their desired results on their healing path. And that's super dope. And that's why, you know, that keeps customer retention, client retention. That keeps people coming back. They're getting the results. They're healing. And that's what we're here to do. So that information is also up there. You don't want to get bad energy. No, you don't want to get bad energy. Where would you suggest women start when first using a Yoni egg? What I suggest when you first start using a Yoni egg is, again, like I said, I support using the medium. You start off with it, but use it for like an hour. Use it for an hour around the house. See how you're feeling. See how your body accepts this crystal. See how you're feeling. Your spirit's always going to guide you with this. Remember, we're working in the energetic field. We're not working in the physical field. So energetically, you're going to understand if this is the right thing for you. And I don't mean the practice of it. I mean, maybe the egg, maybe the length of time that you have it in you. And then you gradually move up from there. You keep it on for the day. You keep it on while you go shopping. You keep it on when you do dishes. You keep it on when you go to sleep. And then all of a sudden, voila, you having cosmic sex with it. Okay? So I felt the love coming off the rose quartz while you were holding it up. Yes, I believe that was one of my rose quartz that I cleansed in the ocean too. Mika Denard, that's my sister. Hey sis, if you're still on. So before I go, I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Tasha Baker, hi love. Sierra again. Seva, I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. I'll be watching your page. I love you. I love your kids. Thank you, Shawnee, for liking my hair. Irma, hi. Dreaming Moon, hi. Okay. So I want to tell you girls a really quick story. Okay, this is quick. This is the story I said in the beginning of the video. I was going to share with you right now. I just looked at the time because I know I said I wasn't going to keep you girls all night. So first time I had sex with my Yoni egg, right? I was seeing this guy. He was a great guy. He was great. He was a nice guy. I'm not gonna go into crazy details, okay? Seeing this guy, I decided to use the Yoni egg, right? This is like one of my first experiences with Yoni eggs too. So I had got a Muakkite jasper. I needed it for grounding. At that time, I had just opened my holistic wellness center. I had just moved out of my house into an apartment. I couldn't afford my house anymore, so I moved from my house to an apartment because I was opening a wellness center. And I was in school. My background is psychology. So I was in school and everything just felt all over the place, just like crazy all over the place. And I was like, I need something for grounding. I just need something to ground me. Jen, can you give me yeah, you're doing a lot. Can you give me
This is a good.
Oh, can you hand me the plug for the laptop because it's going low?
Yeah, where's?
It's right here on the side. I just need you to reach it to me. Reach around and reach it to me. That's what my grandmother used to say. Reach around and reach that to me. That just popped in my mind.
I'm sorry, this is really good.
But so I'm with this guy, right? And my first time using a Yoni egg, I had all of that going on in my life. I felt I need grounding, so I chose a Muakkite jasper. Love the Muakkite jasper. Okay. Insert the Yoni egg. Slept with it, left it in. We didn't have a lot of guidance about how to use it, when to use it, how long to keep it on. And it felt fine. I didn't feel anything. It wasn't like I felt heavy, or it wasn't like I felt there was an egg inside of me. I just felt regular. I can tell you that the second I inserted it though, I felt like this little energy shift. I'm not joking. I'm being 100% honest with you. I felt like this little energy shift, and it bugged me out because I was like, did the energy just shift when I just put that egg in me? And I said, this is all in my head, because I could be dramatic. I was like, I'm tripping. Anyway, I kept the egg and I didn't think nothing about it. Day 1 with the egg, went to sleep with it. Day 2 with the egg was a full moon. And anybody that loves crystals knows when it's a full moon, what do we do, Womb Gang? What do we do, ladies? All the crystals have to go. They have to go out in the light and catch these moonbeams, right? They have to. Moonbeams are healing, and this is a little bit on subject, but I go all over the place. So people that use Ayurvedic healing, they actually use the healing of moonlight. They said it helps to heal different illnesses within the body. Okay. So a lot of women put their yoni eggs out, their crystals out, you know, the mystics, we all put our crystals out to heal, to charge under the moonlight. So I'm gathering all my crystals up. I'm getting everything together, and then it dawns on me, I got this yoni egg in me. That's a crystal. Let me take it out and put it on my tray and put it in the moonlight and charge this baby up. Now, before the full moon, let me backtrack a little bit. Every time I went to the bathroom, the yoni egg would just come out in my hand. It would just pop out, and I was like, oh, okay. I just push it right back inside. It would come out. Every time I had to pee, yoni egg would come out. I'm like, oh, okay. I push it back inside. So at least I knew it would just come out when I wanted it to come out. So that was cool. So now again, the next day it's the full moon. I'm running around gathering all my crystals up, getting ready for the full moon, charge my crystals. I'm like, I need to charge my yoni egg. So I was like, well, let me go take my yoni egg out. Go to the bathroom like I've been doing now for 2 days. This is day 2. I've been going to the bathroom. It's been just falling in my hand with no problem. So I go to the bathroom, go to use it, push the yoni egg, nothing comes out. I'm like, okay. Push a little harder, nothing comes out. I'm like, okay. Now I'm pushing so hard and just pushing and got my hand up there and trying to grab and pull. I almost broke my toilet seat. I was like doing yoga in there trying to get this thing out. Leg up, both legs out. I could not get this thing out. And while I'm in this struggle with this egg, my mind says to me, it's not finished working with you, let it work. And I'm like, but I want it out for the full moon. I want to charge it. And my mind, which is my higher self when I say that, is like, it's not finished working, let it do its work. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So I left the yoni egg in, right? The guy I was seeing at the time had went away for about a week or 2. And now he came back the next day. And now I wanted the yoni egg out because I wanted to have sex. And I wasn't knowledgeable about yoni eggs. And I said, I can't have sex with this yoni egg in because he's coming home. I want to have sex. I got to get this thing out of me. So I happened to be in a group of women that were educated about yoni eggs. And she's, one girl said, well, you could do it with the yoni egg in. And I said, I could have sex with the yoni egg in? And she was like, yeah, you can have sex with the yoni egg. I was like, you sure? She was like, yeah. I was a little nervous, but I'll try it. I said, okay, let me try it. So he comes by that night, and the yoni egg is in, and he's not into crystals and stuff like that. If he would have found out that there was a yoni egg in my vagina, he would have been, first of all, he would have thought I was some kind of witch doing witchcraft. Second of all, he would have been like, why is there a rock in there? He wouldn't even have had associated it with being a yoni, spiritual, cosmic, energetic egg. He would have been like, that's a rock, first of all. What are you doing? So I was nervous about that, right? And so whatever, we did it. I had the experience with the yoni egg. When I say extreme vaginal moisture, that's when I knew for sure. That was my personal first experience. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. Like, I was like, what is going on? What is this? And I didn't even know where it was coming from. I was like, where is this coming from? Why is I'm wet up to my neck? Like, what is this? So so afterwards, now before he left, like I said, he had went away. He had just came back. He was gone for almost 2 weeks, maybe a little over a week. He knew I told him I was going on a womb healing journey. He laughed at me because he was younger and he didn't really get what I was talking about. He was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going on a womb healing journey. And that week and a half he was gone, I did my yoni pearls. I did me some steaming, and now I was up to my yoni egg, and it was stuck in me. So I had to do with it. So we finished, and I look at him and I'm like, I want to be cute. You know how, first of all, after sex, you should get up and go to the bathroom and pee, cleanse yourself out. And I wanted to get up and do that, but I was like, if I get up and this thing fall out of me, that's going to be bad. Like, it's going to be real awkward in here. So I just sat in the bed, real cute. I just, I posed, afterwards, and just was sitting there posing because I wanted to have a conversation. So I said, to him, I was like, well, did you notice anything different? And he was like, why? Because you went on your womb healing journey? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, your womb is healed. Oh, your womb is healed. And we just both cracked up about it, right? So that was fun and games, and it was all a good time. And I loved that experience. And it was just, I'll never forget it, right? I'll never forget it because it was just crazy, awkward, a lot of energy, a lot of things going on. I had a great time. But the thing is, what I want to share with you, because we're talking about energy, right? We're talking about how the egg takes on energy. We're talking about how we're using energy to manifest. We're talking about you know, creating cosmic pussy power, right? But we're also talking about when we're sleeping with people, we're taking on their energy, remember? And if the yoni egg's taking on the energy, so we got to be mindful of that when we're using the yoni eggs with our sex partners, right? So I already explained to you women and all you girls and all you ladies that are watching that you want to have sex with somebody that you have a connection with, right? We don't want to use our yoni eggs with just anybody. And I'm going to share with you another reason why right now, because a couple years passed since I even spoke to this guy. You know, we had parted ways, nothing bad. We're good friends. He's great still. It was just, you know, it was our time. And I still have my yoni egg that I used, and I cleaned it and I put it in salt water, because they say, you know, ocean water cleanses it, or pink Himalaya salt cleans the aura field. I saged it, put it in the moonlight. I did everything. And I said, you know what? Now I'm telling you, I haven't even thought about this guy. And well, we might have said hi or whatever, you know, real quick in like a social media setting or something, but he wasn't on my mind. And I said, I can't wait to use this yoni egg. I missed this egg. It was packed up somewhere, you know, so I did the whole crazy cleaning with it, and I just couldn't wait to stick it back inside of me, because the results I meant to share with you were really good. And I'm not talking about just sex, because remember I said I used it for grounding. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I was 100% grounded by it, because I'm a Pisces, so I'm flighty. I'm everywhere. It's going to take a lot to ground me. I had this crystal grounding ring on for like 6 years now, and I'm still flighty. So I'm flighty, and it's an agate. So I use it for grounding, but what I found out, it made me more efficient. It made me more assertive after using the egg. And what I mean by assertive is I was running my holistic wellness center at the time, and a lot of women wanted to come in and bring their products, and I had a hard time telling them no without feeling bad or feeling like I said it in a way that was going to hurt their feelings. And after using the yoni egg, it was like I was able to articulate myself in a more healthier way. So I was able to basically tell you I didn't like your stuff and I didn't want it in here without feeling like I hurt your feelings. So the yoni egg worked in that way, okay? So now, years later, not thinking about this guy, not talking to him or anything, right? I found my egg, do all the cleaning to it. I take it. I put my egg inside of me. Do you know what happened? 5 minutes, like 5 minutes later, my phone rings. I'm like, oh, well, who's that? You know, thinking it's my babe, because I'm in a whole new shit now. So I'm like, oh, pick up my phone. It's this guy. 5 minutes. I just put that egg in. How fast I took that egg out? I took that egg out so fast. So with that being said, I want you ladies to be mindful of who you're sharing your energy with. I want you to be mindful of your yoni egg practice. Do it with somebody that you have a connection with. Do it with somebody that you want to manifest things with. Do it with somebody that you want to create with. And if you are having sex with it, from my experience, I probably wouldn't use it after, like I would use it in my relationship with us. But if that relationship is over, I don't really know. I guess I'm not that. I can only talk about my experiences. I can only share my experiences with you. That's all I can share. So if somebody tell you to salt that egg, sage that egg, throw the egg in the ocean, bury the egg in the ground, and go ahead and use it again, that is completely up to you. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying this is what happened to me, okay? With that being said, ladies, again, we're on live every Wednesday in our group. The link is up there in the description of this video. Join our group. It's a private group. It's for people who identify as women only. And follow us on Instagram. Again, this is shout out to Angela, and she's the dope creator and owner of Spiritual Bae. That's SPIRITUAL.BAE. I'm Truly Kim, and you can find me on Instagram at Truly Kim Morris. And you guys already know my movement. It's the Womb Gang. On Instagram, we are the official Womb Gang, or Official Womb Gang. We just started that page, so it's kind of slow. But if you look up Official Womb Gang or the Womb Gang, go ahead and follow us and make that page pop so we can get that going. And, we have our online training academy. Mondays, we have Manifesting Mondays with Ananda. Tuesdays, we have mindfulness while wearing waist beads with Jasai. Beautiful, 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 beautiful woman. Sundays, we have Self-Love Sunday with Shanda Catrice. So we have a couple of things going on in the group that I feel is very nourishing for your womb. And that's why I put it together in that way. So come through and join us. And you could be part of the womb gang too. If you come into the group, just ask me and I will guide you in the right direction to get you onto our team so you can support the movement. We do accept ambassadors. Thank you for joining us tonight. Mucho love. I'll talk to you ladies later.